Ça, tu es arrivé à 15 ans.
Ouais, ça ne peut pas arriver là.
Non, tu es arrivé à 15 ans.
Ouais.
Tu as maintenant 21 ans.
Voilà, c'est 21 ans comme ça.
Ça fait beaucoup de temps sans voir ses parents.
Oh, il y a beaucoup de souffrance.
Aziz works swinging a machete in the hot, dense and isolated cocoa plantation in the Guandebe forest in the far west of Côte d'Ivoire, close to the Liberian border. He sleeps amongst the trees or in the mosquito-infested huts with a group of 40 labourers, a third of whom are children, some as young as 13, surviving on river water and what they can grow. It's an unauthorised settlement within the forest, out of reach of government oversight. Like the other children, Aziz arrived here from Burkina Faso, which borders Côte d'Ivoire to the north. Drought and famine had driven his family into despair and desperation. So, at just 15, they took the decision to send him south to Côte d'Ivoire, believing he would have better prospects. Instead, on arrival, he was bought for $300 by a cocoa planter from a trafficker at the central bus station of Guiglo. The trafficker took advantage of his desperation for food and claimed to pass the purchase price to his parents, and so he was taken to the remote plantation 40 kilometres away, down difficult-to-pass, mud-filled tracks, passing militia-manned roadblocks on the way. The work was not what he was told.
On dort en bas de les bois, on dort pas dans les maisons bien pauvres, les moustiques, tout ça là.
In total, Aziz worked 5 years without earning even a penny and so had no way to leave. The only way out was to work for free in slavery-like conditions, in the hopes he'd prove himself to his boss and be rewarded a small parcel of a few cocoa trees. During his 6th year, Aziz was rewarded this meagre token for his years of unpaid labour. This is expected to net him around $220 annually, selling his beans to whichever trader makes it to their remote location, with the beans eventually entering the international supply chain, since there is no Ivorian industry making use of cocoa beans. Aziz hopes he won't fall ill, as his earnings would get drained by medical bills, as has happened to others.
En fin d'année, tu tombes malade, tu dois partir à l'hôpital, tu dois dépenser, donc fin compte, quand tu vas trop calculer, tu ne gagnes rien. Mais comme on n'a rien à faire, c'est pour avoir à manger seulement.
In truth, Aziz was trapped in forced labour, and even now it is hard to argue he is working for wages, but instead for the most basic sustenance to maintain the slither of hope that he might one day escape this prison. Aziz's story represents the experience of Aziz and his fellow workers, interviewed by Real Stories in 2019.